Reading Beyond the Words. Hi, I'm Michelle Cortez, and today I want to talk about a key use in Colombian education, the teaching of critical reading. You might think reading is just about understanding words on a page, but what happens when a student can analyze, interpret, or question what they read? That's where the real challenge begins. In Colombia, reading is often thought in a mechanical way, reading aloud, answering basic questions, or copying paragraphs. But national and international tests like Sabor 11 and PISA show us that this isn't enough. Many students struggle to identify main ideas, compare tests, or understand an author purpose, and this isn't just an academic use, it's a social one. To shape critical and anxious citizens, we need to change how we teach reading. That means training teachers, using a variety of texts, and encouraging reading as something real, social, and part of everyday life. Critical reading isn't about having all the answers. It's about learning to ask the right question. So, if we want to transform education in Colombia, let's start by reading, but reading with our eyes wide open.
First, let's clarify what critical reading really means. It's not just about understanding the words. It's about analyzing, questioning, and connecting ideas. A critical reader doesn't just ask, "What does this say?" but also, "Why does it say this?" and "What does it mean for me and my world?" Unfortunately, in many Colombian schools, reading is still taught in a very traditional way. For example, students read pages, answer a literal questions, and move on. But this doesn't prepare them for real life situations, or for exams like Saber 11 and PISA, where they need to compare text, identify bias, or understand the author's purpose. So, what can we do? What can we do to improve the critical reading in Colombia? Okay, let me share 3 particular strategies. The first one is use diverse text. Okay, bring in articles, social media posts, comics, and even songs lyrics. This helps students see that reading is everywhere, not just in textbooks. The second one strategy is ask deeper questions. Instead of "what happened?" try "what would you have done?" or "what's the author's point of view?"
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bedoya, and I'm going to continue talking about this interesting topic, highlighting some points of views and providing conclusions. Therefore, I argue that the current approach to teaching critical reading in Colombian schools is insufficient. Reading should be taught in a way that encourages critical thinking, analysis, and interpretation rather than just mechanical reading and basic comprehension. Critical reading is essential for shaping critical and conscious citizens, proprietary people or students see reading as a social and real part of everyday life, and the way reading is taught in Colombian school is not preparing students for the demands of national and international tests. The Saber 11 and PISA tests are evidence that students are struggling to identify many ideas, compare tests, and understand an author's purpose. We could include we could conclude that teachers need training and support to teach critical reading effectively. Furthermore, reading should be taught in a way that shows students its relevance and importance in everyday life. Thank you very much.